Hello traders, Kelly254 here, and today I'm going to show you how to create this bot that was requested right over here. Hey bro, is it possible to make a bot that switches between different volatilities immediately after taking a single over or under trade? Specifically, it trades over two, while switching to the other, it goes to under to the other over, like it's switching between over and under. This I think you get this madness. Okay, during the beginning of the bot, a user will select perhaps what indices will want to run. I'm probably out of the box, so let me show you. You cannot achieve this via the normal Deriv bot. You can see I said it on the comment, but you can achieve this via a well-programmed third-party website. And for our instance, I'll be using Binary Tool. It's a third-party website, but I'm not the owner, nor do I know the owner, nor am I an affiliate of this website. So before using it, always do your own due diligence and take note of the percentage commission, that is payout differences between the normal Deriv and the third-party website. So let's get started. And before we get started, if you are interested in any of my bots that I've ever made, you can always check get the bot through the link on the description box, and also on the pinned comment section will be redirected to this page whereby you can be able to download the bot that you want. So first thing first is to reset our bot like this, and then change this one from up and down to digits, and then over and under. Not all third-party websites that will allow you make such kind of a bot, but the one that I know is only this one. So you see there's some different tools that are not on the normal Deriv bot, that is the contract modifiers. So first thing first is to create variables. The normal way that you always create your Deriv variables is the normal way that you will use to create these ones. First thing is you need a market list. As you all know, we have like 10 volatilities, starting from 10 1s all the way to 100 1s. The other one will be trade type. This one we'll use to interchange in between over and under. The other one is prediction. Like that. And having done that, now we need to set our market list. We go to list, then pick this one, then change this one to our market list, and then go to maths. Then we need 1 all the way to 10, because we'll use this one in selecting the markets that the one using the bot wants to use. So 3, and then all the way to the 10 markets. Like that. And then we need a market select. We need another variable. We will call it market pick or market select. Like that. Then you create it. Then attach this block right over there. Then we need to set our market select. Set a market select, market pick to 0. Like that. Now we need to attach our variable prediction right over here. We also need to set our prediction. Since he specified for the overside, for the underside I will use 8 or 7 for the prediction. So set prediction to 2 for the over. And then for the under, I will set it to 8. After doing that, we need now to go to logic. Pick this block, then logic again, this one, then go to variables, and then pick market type. if market type, we also need to set market type right over here. So we need to set market type right at this point. So if market type, trade type, sorry, if trade type is 0, then purchase over, like that, else purchase under. Then we need set trade type right over here. We need to duplicate this one, set trade type to 1. Then the other one, set trade type to 0. We also need to change our prediction like this. And take note that once you duplicate a block right over here, you always duplicate the whole blocks below it, as opposed to the normal Deriv bot. So go to prediction. Since after trading over, we need the bot to change the prediction, because the next time it will be trading under. We need to change this one to under. And for our instance, we will start with under 7, and for this case it will be 2, and the other side is 7. Having done that, now we need to set the bot to give the bot a way out. On now it will be picking different markets. Now here comes the key logic of the request. So first thing is to go to logic, and then need to rearrange this one. Go to logic again, then pick this conditional block, then go to logic again, then compare. After doing that, the next thing that we are going to do is pick the market list block, this one, where if market list we need to add another variable apart from the market list. This variable, we call it the sequence pick. Then we'll set our sequence pick to variables, set a sequence pick. So in list, go to in list, get, need to pick the market list. Like that. Then we pick it according to our market pick. Go to variables, then market pick. This one we attach it right at this point. Having done that, we need this one. So if sequence pick is equals to 0, then is equals to 1. So go to variable, sequence pick. If sequence pick is equals to, go to maths, is equals to 1, then you go to your first market. That is, you're supposed to go to the variables that are the blocks that are not available in the normal Deriv, that is contract modifiers, then pick the sample changer, then change this one to 101s like that, and then do the same for the, if sequence is equals to 2, sequence pick is equals to 2, then do the same all the way to the 10th market. Like that. Then we got the 90th market, then we need the 10th block right at this end, like that, and then we duplicate these two blocks to use them in our trades, that is 10 index. Then just align them as the markets follow each other to avoid confusion when it comes to setting the markets that you want the bot to use. Then we got 50 index, 75 on S, and 75 index all the way to the 100 index. Then attach this block right over here. We also need to change our market peak by 1. So we go to maths, then find the change block, this one, attach it right over here there. Then we need market peak, change market peak by 1. So we need these restarting trading conditions. Touch this block at that point. Having done that, the bot should go at least for the all 10 markets without repeating the markets. Since you don't want the market to be repeated by the bot, you need to set this on to 1, because the initial market right over here is 10 on S. So, and if we set it to 0 like that, the market peak will go once it is set to 0. On reaching this point, it will be set to 1, and then pick this block and then trade again on 10 1s, and we do not want that. So we set this one to set market peak to 1, because when it comes right over here, it will be changed to 2 and then go to the next market that we want. And the other thing now is to reset we need to reset, because the market peak can be changed by 1 every time until it exceeds the 10 markets, and now the bot will not be able to will be trading on the last market that was set. So we need another block. I don't want to set the last block here to market a peak, because we will be needing to add to allow the user to change or use the markets that he or she wants. So for our first case, we'll add another logic. We need to compare. Then we need, if a market peak, need variables, market peak is greater than, if the market peak is greater than, we need a list, length of, we also need length of our market list, market peak, market list, like that. So if market peak is greater than length of the market list, what do? We need it to set. We need it to set this block right over here. Once I duplicate it, this one, I'll have to delete this. Set market peak to 1. Now we need to set it to 0, like that. And then attach this block at the lower end. Having done that, after finishing the the whole list of the 10 markets, it will now reset the market peak to 0 and start the sequence well again in the next cycle. Let's run this bot, and the next session now I'm showing you how to change and set the bot to be picking and set the type of market that you want. So let's reset this one like that, and then we run our bot. You can see it started with 10-1s, supposed to go to 10 index, you see, and there is an error on the prediction. Supposed to be over and under. Let me see on the general part if everything is on the right track, because this one was under, strictly lower than 2. Set prediction to 2, then set prediction to 7. So if trade type is equals to 0, supposed to set prediction to 7, meaning that the next time it will be going to under 7. But seems something is not on the right side. Let me reset and restart it again. Strictly lower than, there is no block, but supposed to change the prediction on the other end. Let me restart. Sometimes using third-party websites usually has its own problems. Let me restart the site and see what happens. Let me run again. Higher than 2, the next one should be lower than 7, lower than 2 again. What might be wrong right over here? Get prediction to 2. Set prediction to 7. Let me delete this block and see what will happen. I see the problem. The problem I've already seen where it is this block right over here. The prediction is supposed to be right at this end. So having done that, let's run it and see what happens. Strictly lower than 2, 10 index. You see now another error, supposed to start with 10-1s. Let me just restart the website again. Like that, then reset this one. Then started with 10-1s, now it's supposed to go to 10 index. See, it went to 10 index. 25-1s, as these markets follow each other. 25 index, then it's supposed to go to 51s. 51s, and then supposed to go to 50 index, like that, all the way to the last market, that is the 100 index. You can wait and see. 75 1s, 75 index, 100 1s, then supposed to 100 index, then starts again to 10 1s. That was our initial market. See, now it went to 100 index 2 times. Meaning that if it is equals to length of a market list, we change that one. Support started again at 10 honest. Now the problem with using a third-party website, some errors. We restart again. Then we rerun the page over again. Let's wait and see. $75 on S, 75 index. Volatility 100 on S, 100 index. Now it's supposed to go to 10 on S again, as you have seen, like that. Then the cycle repeats itself again. Let's go and see if it's auto switch. You can clearly see it's over under auto switch, that is between over 2 and under 7, like that. And then the other option now it's to set different, now to let the user select the market that he or she wants the bot to use. So you must master which the value of the sequence that you have assigned right over here. Assume for our case we want the bot to use 10-1s, 10 index, 10-1s, 25 index and 100 index. That is 3 markets. Now we will have to go to our 10-1s is 1, and then our 25 index is 4. Then we delete these 2, and then 100 index is 10. Then you delete the remaining all the way to 10. Now the bot should automatically now do the 3 markets that we have set, that is 10-1s, 25 index and 100 index. So let's run on the bot and see what will happen. See another error, start with 50 index. We have to restart again the website. We go to journal part, we run. Supposed to start with this market right over here. That is 10-1s, 20 to 25 index, as you have seen. Then 100 index, you can see, that is, and then we go back to 10-1s. You can see it went back to 10-1s. If now you want to add the other markets that you want, you add these markets depending on the sequence that you have assigned on this platform right over here, on these blocks. Yeah, let's say we want to add other market such as something like remember your last market is the 10th market. So if you want to add any block, you can only add it on the sequence that follow each other, like 1, 4, 10. If it's any market between 1 and 4, then should come here at this point. For instance, you want something like to add 25 1s, we need to add 3. Then you can duplicate this one and make it 3. Then we can rearrange them like that, then attach your 3 at that point. I just hope that it will not misbehave. Started with 10 1s, then supposed to go to 25 1s, as you have seen, and then 25 index, and then to the last market, that is 100 index. You can see volatility 100 index, and the auto switch feature is still on point. That's it for this video. I'll upload this bot on this, you can always get it here, but remember you can only use it on binary tool, not any other third-party website. If you go to any other third-party website, it might not work, because different third-party websites have different have been set different by the one who created it. That's it. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative content regarding creating Deriv bots.